Okay, good morning, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
I am hyper.
Yes, he is.
I am excited. I'm so excited that this is New Year's Eve. Holy crap.
I know. 2021. Come on.
Cannot wait. I'm so ready for 2020 to be over. Even though it was 2020 for me, for us,
was good.
Pretty awesome.
Pretty darn good.
We're going to talk about that in tomorrow's show, which is actually going to go up tonight at midnight, right at the stroke of the ball drop. Yeah, so tomorrow's morning show is going up at midnight tonight, 12 a.m. So we're going to talk all about 2020. We're going to talk all about 2021 and what awesomeness it includes.
Coming up.
Yes. Today we were going over we were making a list.
He was making the list
of things that we need to do today. However, I don't stop there. I'm hyper now because I know we're getting out of here. I know that we're down to the wire where we only got a couple days left here. So it's crunch time, and that gets me excited. That gets me hyper, and that gets me in the mode to get some business done. So I have like 6 lists going right now. And I'm driving her crazy because I'm saying, okay, here's what we got to do today. And then I jump around from list to list to list. And she's like, her head's spinning.
And you're squeezing the blood right out of my fingers right now. Okay. There we go.
Well.
Right. Okay, that's better.
I'm sorry you have little mouse hands.
Little mouse hands.
Okay, I'll try to let loose with the hand.
There you go.
So anyways, what do you need to do today?
What do I need to do?
Yeah.
Nothing
What's on your list?
I don't have a list. Your list is what I'm working off of.
I think I've already fried your brain with lists today.
You have.
Yeah.
What I have to do is get my makeup on and get dressed. That's on my list.
And just do whatever I tell you to do.
Do whatever you tell me to do. Yep.
Okay.
You lead, I follow.
Okay.
I know people are
can
gonna
handle
like,
that.
What the?
Probably.
No,
it's not like that.
I determined that right away.
Here's my leading in this relationship. Babe, do you care if? Babe, would you like to? Babe, what if we?
Exactly.
And here's your following. Yeah, but we could.
My following is whatever you want to do, babe. It's up to you, and I will be there.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Don't.
Okay, so anyways. So on these lists, we have so many things we need to do. Today, we have several things we need to do because it's... What the heck is this?
New Year's Eve.
Because it's New Year's Eve.
We have 2 days before we leave.
Yeah, 2 days before we leave.
3 days.
This is, and I probably shouldn't even bring this up because people will roast us about this, but this is the last day before we go straight
keto.
Low carbs, keto, whatever you want to call it. Because, yeah, we've veered off. I mean, we've been off. We try to be good, and we're like, oh, we're starting tomorrow. And then we start, and then we're like, you know what, we're on our honeymoon, which our honeymoon's going to last the rest of our lives.
I know, right?
So that's nothing more than an excuse.
Right.
But, you know, I mean, it is difficult when you're going to visit people. We go to your son's house and play cards. You know, we've been there like 5 times or something.
Probably.
And, you know, when we go over there and we have a meal, we're not going to try to dictate what they're having.
No.
We're
not asking them to cook low carb for us.
Right, yeah. And I mean, like, we went over one time and ordered pizza. We've been over to Kathy and Paul's a couple times, and we get pizza and order out, you know. And like I said, you know, you're not going to try to dictate that stuff. So while we're here in the area and we're visiting people, it's difficult. You know, that's just the way it is. So, but we're ready to get back on it.
Absolutely.
We're ready to shed some of these pounds that we've gained. And I know I am definitely ready. You can probably see my bulges right here. But
I try to hide mine.
So that's one thing we were talking about is this is the last day we can have whatever we want to eat. So what do you want? And yeah, we're not going to pig out. We haven't done that. We haven't just been pigging out, but definitely,
just
you know,
eating
having some snacks. And we like to play games in the evening, you know, play cards, and we've been playing Rummy Cube and stuff like that. And it's fun, you know. We sit around for 2 hours playing games, and we want to munch on something, you know. So that's going to be a hard habit to break already.
Yep. It is.
But we'll find our little keto munchies that we can have, because that's one thing is that
He's
when
a
you
muncher. I'm not quite. I'm not
I
as
love
munchy.
to munch.
I'm not as munchy as you.
If I'm sitting still, yeah, that's the thing. If I'm sitting still, it's like my hands got to be busy, and so I want to munch. If I'm sitting there editing, that's one thing I've tried not to create a bad habit with, because I had to have it before where I'd have to have like a bowl of peanut M&Ms or something, and I as I'm editing and I'm sitting here munching them, but before you know it, the entire thing is gone. So but anyways, in this whirlwind that is my brain today. So guys, yes, if you cannot tell that the energy is definitely up now. We are both feeling a lot better now, excited about traveling. What are you excited about with traveling,
I'm just
babe?
excited about getting out to different places on the road, driving, just seeing different areas, and different views.
And I got some awesome
scenery.
places planned for us.
Yeah.
Yep. And let me tell you guys, I think I mentioned this the other day. We have this membership at a thing called Harvest Hosts, which is wineries and businesses and farms that you pay so much per year, and then you basically go on to this website and you find people who are included in this, and you can stay at their place of business overnight. And basically what you do is that you just call them, you set it up ahead of time, you stay there overnight, and while you're there, you give them a little bit of business.
Right.
If it's a winery, you go in and do some wine tasting or buy some cheese or something like that.
Yeah.
If it's a farm or a place of business, they say on the website what their business is or what they offer at their farm, and you spend a little bit of money there. And
even though we aren't wine drinkers, we do have. Well, I have some family members that do have their love of wine, and so it's always nice to send them. I haven't done that yet, but that's what I was thinking of sending them a bottle of wine, from either some of these wineries or whatever.
Right, and I'm sure that even at wineries, there's something that we're going to be able to patronize them with.
Right.
Even if it's just like a magnet and a postcard or something like that. You spend a little bit of money at their place of business.
Yes.
And there's a lot of awesome places I've been finding that we can film. So as we're traveling, we're going to go from here to, I'm not going to say where yet, but in the next location in one day. When we get there, we're going to set up, we're going to film the place and spend the night. The next day we're taking off to the next place and we're going to film that place, spend the night, and the next, it's going to go on like that. And I assume we're trying not to make too many plans yet, because that takes away from the fun of it.
Right.
You kind of want to be on the spot and make the decision of where you're going on the spot. That's what makes traveling fun, and that's what keeps the freedom in it. If we make too many plans about we're going to go here, and plan out like a month, then you know what you're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but I'll just say there's a lot of awesome and fun things coming up. I am so excited. I can't even stand it. I'm just going to go off.
Driving by the seat of our pants.
Yep. And we're trying to figure out our camera angles too for when we're driving, because we want to get good angles of us driving. We want you to be able to hear us over the sound of the road,
and the sound of the motor.
Right, the engine. It gets so loud out there sometimes, especially if you're going uphill. It gets really, really loud because then the engine has to work harder. We want you guys to be able to hear us. We want you to be able to see angles of the road and things that we're seeing, because while we're driving, we miss a lot of cool stuff like that we see. But we don't have cameras mounted that we could just hit record on the spot so that you guys can see it too. But that's what we want to get to. We want to better these videos for you guys and make these travel videos so awesome and so fun and everything that we have been planning and seeing in our heads that we want it to be.
Right.
So I'm sure you're ready for me to shut up.
I am.
So
The state started.
All right, I love you.
I love you. We love you guys.
Yes. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you'll stick around. It's going to get so good now. I'm so excited.
I know.
Wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day.
Do something for somebody else. Pay it forward, and
Let's make this world a better place.
Bye, guys.
Reese Pieces.